Hello, I'm Brian Kurz, and this is my video response for A Midsummer's Night Dream by William Shakespeare. So first, what was memorable about the play, or what changed the outcome of the play, which I think was the discovery of the juice from the magic flower, which was a love potion that would cause two characters to have an uncontrollable love for one another without their desire. So this caused conflicts because Lysander and Demetrius, by the love potion, became in love with Helena, which even caused an additional conflict because Hermia, with her love with Lysander, became jealous of Helena because Lysander now became in love with Helena. And that's the main reason Hermia and Lysander moved away and ended up in the woods, because they were escaping Hermia's father, because against her will, he was forcing her to marry Demetrius even though she loved Lysander. So now 3 points of tension or conflict that happened in the play, which I just talked about with the love push between Lysander and Demetrius and the two girls. These has caused multiple problems because of each other's romance for one another and each other wanting to get married, such as Hermia and Lysander. And another conflict was how in the beginning, how Hermia's father was forcing her against her will for a marriage with Demetrius, even though she wanted to get married to Lysander, so that forced Hermia and Lysander to move away to get married at her hands. And then the last conflict, which I thought was really funny and I couldn't even picture in my head, was when Puck transformed Bottom's head into an ass. So if they made that visual or imaged in a movie today, I don't even know what that would look like. That would be very disturbing. And then the third question, about the significance of the play within the play. I think it was a Shakespeare way of installing comedy within the play without affecting the plot, because the performance at the end of the playwright, which was the play within the play, had nothing to do with the plot. It was kind of the celebration for the marriage. So I think it was just Shakespeare wanting to be able to install his own comedy without actually affecting the plot of the actual playwright. And lastly, how are women represented throughout this play? I thought it was kind of degrading, because when I was talking about all the tensions and conflicts, the women didn't really have control who they wanted to love and marry. For example, Hermia, she wanted to get married to Lysander even though she was going to be forced to marry Demetrius through her father. So I don't know, kind of felt very bad for women, because with all her love for another man, she would be forced to marry another guy, which no one should ever have to go through. So I think it was kind of representing how women didn't have a lot of control in their life back in those years. And then, what was the last question? Oh, about males performing women roles. I think it'd be kind of an awkward situation, because there's a lot of romance and love within this play. So with a male and woman character loving each other during the performance, it would be two males. So were the two males getting intimate? Were they romantic with one another? So I was kind of wondering how that would go during the performance back in those years. So that concludes my video response, and there you go.